The Global Theater Project is an evolutionary process that came out of my experience abroad and 5 years of living in Florence. I went there because my instincts told me to go, and it's becoming clear that there was a reason. So, the Global Theater Project. The international laboratory home is Florence, but to have that healthy rapport back and forth, it needs to be planted in American soil because I'm American. My cultural understanding of the world is still American. What I want to do is give to other Americans that we need to embrace that for our own sake. We need to understand that we do have a place in the world, and all the other things that we individually are struggling with or collectively are struggling with, we have to add into that we belong to a global environment. Because if we're not aware of that, it's going to hit us backside up the head in ways we won't understand, because we won't have any sensitivity to it. We don't become independent thinkers because we've had no authentic experience. That's what theater can do. That's what creating projects can do. And then the process of theater is all about process. You know, you have to put people in a room and they've got to figure it out. And that, to me, is a reflection of what has to happen everywhere. You know, all of these people who work differently and they have different approaches. You have to kind of find a way to be sensitive to one another and to understand and not make assumptions. And so that kind of challenge is like sometimes the most difficult thing in the world, but is also the most beautiful when it's figured out. I just think for so many reasons theater is the most relevant art form we have today, because I think you can consciously use it, which is what we're trying to do, consciously use it to address problems in international relationships. Theater forces people to be together. It forces them, and then it celebrates. We celebrate our community, we celebrate our connection, we celebrate our creativity. It's one big celebration of humanity.